So you guys may not know this about Americans, but they do use the German language, or they just yell a bunch of phrases, and it is always very aggressive and usually ends with yelling 9. I don't know where that came from or why people love yelling 9 so much, obviously because it's no. Today we're going to learn why German does sound so aggressive from the channel Fern. I think we've checked out one of their videos before. This should be a lot of fun. I'm really curious what it is about the German language that makes it sound aggressive, but anyway, let's just dive straight into it, Neil.
We are German, and as such, we are always self-conscious about getting angry in public.
Oh my gosh.
Our language is quite the troll.
I can do an evil old Hausfrau. Ess dein Schnitzel, sonst kriegst du keinen Nachtisch.
Deutschland ist
Exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's just from TV shows.
ein Land ut Stodluten.
Na ja, lass die Hunde hocken. Nimm an wegen Schritt. Glaubst du, dass die Deutsche keinen Humor hat, ha?
German sounds harsh and aggressive.
Guten Tag! Ich will ein klein Boten haben, bitte schön! Das schwarze Boten mit dem Pfeffer und das Schinken, bitte schön!
It's a disgusting language. Nobody should
Can't
ever
believe
speak
he's
it.
putting
It
his
sounds
arm
like
up like
typewriters
that.
using tinfoil being kicked down the stairs. And somebody is talking to you in German, they're saying, and you think, what is happening to you from behind? How can we make it stop?
Someone, somewhere, is always making fun of our language. But why does German sound so aggressive to the rest of the world? The German language is part of the Germanic branch of the Indo-Germanic language family. Besides German, Dutch and English are also Germanic languages. But while English sounds gentle to many people, German is often described as spat, barked, ugly, dry, cold, harsh, yapping, and military. German is rarely perceived as beautiful. There are several reasons for this.
1. Linguistic characteristics.
German has a lot of gutturals and glottal stops. They can make the language sound harsh. Let's start with guttural sounds. German has the special ach sound, which sounds very throaty. It can be heard in the German words fauchen, which means to hiss, or krach, which means noise. These words are often difficult for non-German speakers to pronounce because these sounds don't exist in widespread languages like English. Next, glottal stops. Germans pronounce vowels very strongly, especially when they appear at the beginning of a word. This causes the vocal cords to open suddenly and all the air that has built up to escape at once. Take the word apple. The German word is Apfel. You can hear it quite well throughout this example. Ich esse oft Äpfel und anderes Obst. In many other languages, the words of a sentence are spoken in a flow. In German, sometimes there's a mini pause before each individual word. Here you can hear the difference. Everything is alright. Alles ist in Ordnung. Of course, I'm overdoing it a bit here, but you get the idea. These breaks.
Did he just say he was overdoing it? He said that so quiet, or is it just like the pronunciation of it? He did it a little bit heavy.
Ordnung. Of course, I'm overdoing it.
One more time.
Everything is alright. Alles ist in Ordnung. Of course, I'm overdoing it a bit here, but you get the idea. These breaks can make German sound a bit barked. Some sounds exist in almost all languages, such as M and B. Others are quite unique and only appear in a few languages.
Man, Japanese. Oh, it all sounds so similar. There's like any type of like Asian language. I'm watching a Korean show right now, and I just watch it with subtitles, but it all just sounds the exact same. German at least sounds unique and different.
In English, there's the diagraph th, for example in thanks. Germans, including me, often struggle to pronounce that. Italian, which is often considered to be a beautiful, melodious language, uses mainly vowels and only a few exotic sounds. German, on the other hand, has many rare, complex sounds, which might come off as strange. We use so-called umlaute, such as ä, ö, and ü. Again, often hard to pronounce for non-German speakers. And there's might come off as strange. We use so-called umlaute, such as ä, ö, and ü.
Ä, ö. I still can't even do it.
Strange. We use so-called umlaute, such as ä, ö.
Is he saying air? It's like almost like a R on the end of it.
Ö and Ü. Again, often hard to pronounce for non-German speakers. And there's the SZ. It looks like this and is essential for our all-time favorite word, Scheiße. The SZ is used to indicate the hard S sound. Plus, many German words just have a lot of consonants. For example, Strumpf, or a classic selbstverständlich.
2 infinite words.
Infinite words.
This is a not made up, absolutely real German word with 79 letters. Rinderkennzeichnungs-Fleischetikettierungs-Überwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
One more time. That's insane.
Made up, absolutely real German word with 79 letters. Rinderkennzeichnungs-Fleischetikettierungs-Überwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz. We will not bother you with what it means here. What we're trying to tell you is...
Wait, former German law dealing with the supervision of the labeling of beef. What? That's so crazy.
German has a high number of compound words. These can be really cool because the word often literally describes what it means. For example, you have a house and a Tier, an animal, and together it is a Haustier, a pet. Though as a people, we seem to have made it our goal to put together as many words as possible. This has led to many long and insanely complex creations. Mark Twain already made fun of this word and many others in 1880 in his famous essay, The Awful German Language. He writes, "These things are not words, they are alphabetical processions, and the inventor of them ought to have been killed." And because the words are weird, a lot of non-German speakers find them very entertaining. They have something weirdly over-precise and orderly about them. Combined with their guttural and glottal stop consonant-loaded delivery, it can give them a military touch. Ironically, we have a word for this. Konsonantenschlacht. Every German-speaking actor or model has to do the German word
I love this guy. Oh gosh, I love that guy. He's a great actor.
quiz on an American talk show at least once.
Bezirksschornsteinfegermeister. Schmetterlingsbeinschlag.
Backpfeifengesicht.
Albeit this last one being an absolute banger of a word, meaning a face that's just inviting a good slap like Jimmy Fallon's, these shows only strengthen the image of the
Wait, what? That's what the word means?
A good slap like Jimmy Fallon's, these shows only strengthen the image of the difficult and weird German language. And this leads us to...
Prejudices. Okay.
Prejudices.
What do people think of when they think of Germany?
And they're saying to you something like, we have been better, but we're very vibrant in the theater and arts and so on. All the time you listen to this, you're thinking, Hitler.
Cooler.
During the 2 world wars, the German naturally became the enemy in many countries. German-American relations changed drastically. In the US, the teaching of German...
Y'all like how you put a little SS there in between them?
2 world wars, the German naturally became the enemy in many countries. German-American relations changed drastically. In the US, the teaching of German was banned. German programs were no longer allowed to be played on the radio. Authorities called for a boycott of German goods. Streets and even sauerkraut were renamed. Hitler is possibly history's most terrifying figure. Germany's history, once so gruesome, it is rightly so echoed, processed, and analyzed countless times in all forms of media, so it may never be forgotten. According to many linguists, the perception of the German language is in part the result of these historical and socio-cultural contexts.
Yeah.
German might have an image problem. Linguists would point out that you shouldn't judge a language based on its sound. What sounds strange to one person is beautiful to another.
Yeah, I don't think the German language sounds ugly at all. I think it sounds really cool. I was trying to learn it, and I still am. I'm hopping in whenever I can, but it's just, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling.
And if you label a language as ugly, you might miss out on fascinating insights into other worlds of thought and sound. So lastly, let us introduce you to some beautiful German words you can pretentiously incorporate into your Sprachgebrauch. Fernweh describes the opposite of homesickness, the longing for distant places. Weltschmerz
Nice.
is a feeling of knowing that the world will always fail to meet your expectations because of the prevalence of pain existing throughout it. And lastly, Treppenwitz, a joke or thought that you think of too late, just as you walked out the door, already on the stairs. Like, I'm sure there's a nice way to finish the video here, but I guess it just won't come to me until we hit publish.
That was great. Really, really good video. I always want to try like pronouncing German words or even practicing a little bit on camera. I just get so embarrassed. It's so hard. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.